Funeral service for Paulette Denise Vick, age 59, is today at 2 o'clock from Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, with the Reverend Leslie Drake officiating. Burial to follow in the Fayetteville Cemetery. Visitation prior to the service, noon until 2 at the funeral home today. Mrs. Vick died May 15th. She was a member of the Lovelady Center, where she was a great witness to others. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. Mrs. Myra Hosey O'Neill, age 86 of Sylacauga, died Wednesday at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Graveside service Saturday at 11 a.m. from Unity Presbyterian Church in Weguffka, with the Reverend Charles Sims officiating. Visitation 9 until 10 o'clock on Saturday morning at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel. Mrs. O'Neill retired from First National Bank, where she served as Vice President. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Louis G. Pruitt, age 77, died May 16th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. He was a resident of Sylacauga, a native of Anniston. Celebration of Life memorial service will be held on Sunday at 4 p.m. at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel. Visitation 2 hours prior to the service. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing that service. John Mark Stevenson died May 15th at Citizens Brookwood BMC. Funeral service 1 o'clock Saturday at Midway Memory Gardens Funeral Home. The family receiving friends at the funeral home from noon until 1. Midway Memory Gardens, Highway 21, Talladega, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Rebecca Lynn Hall, age 46 of Sylacauga, is 3 o'clock Saturday at Marietta Baptist Church in Goodwater. Interment in the church cemetery. Visitation today, 2 until 6 o'clock at the funeral home. That's Wright's Funeral Home, 131 Mason Street, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Lily Mae Bledsoe, age 90, is 10 o'clock Saturday morning at Mount Canaan Baptist Church, with interment in the Raglan Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, 1702 Battle Street West, Talladega, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Martha Ellington is Saturday at 1 p.m. from Zion Memorial Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga. Pastor Alfred Williams officiating. There will be no public viewing. Interment in the Macedonia Gardens in Goodwater. Zion Memorial Funeral Home, 1881 Goodwater Highway, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Mr. William Burns Sr., age 81, is Saturday at 1 o'clock from Armour's Memorial Chapel in Alexander City. Burial in the Dadeville City Cemetery. Viewing today, noon until 7 o'clock, with a family hour beginning at 5. Armour's Memorial Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Ms. Louise Gamble is 11 o'clock Saturday at Mount Godfrey Methodist Church in Tallapoosa County, with interment in the church cemetery. Wright's Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. Ms. Gladys May Tarver Bird died Thursday at Bethany House in Auburn. Wright's Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Funeral service for Billy Jeffers, age 97, is today at 1 o'clock from Forest Hill Cemetery in Birmingham. Visitation at the graveside from noon until 1 prior to the service. Mrs. Jeffers died May 13th at St. Vincent St. Clair Hospital in Pell City. She was a member of the Pell City First United Methodist Church and a member of the Veronica Perry Sunday School class. She is a volunteer for years for Lakeside Hospice and the Pell City Love Pantry. Remembrances can be made in her name to the Pell City First United Methodist Church. John's Rideouts Funeral Parlors, Birmingham, directing. Mary Frances Hayes, age 97, died May 15th at Beacon Place in Greensboro, North Carolina. Funeral services will be today at Radney Funeral Home in Alexander City. That will be at 2 o'clock today. And visitation from 12:30 until 1:30. Interment in the Hillview Memorial Park. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.